Hello everyone, my name is Droogie Forever, and today we're back with the Dead Tree of Ranchiuna. Hopefully, things get a little better in this episode, because so far, it's been a little disappointing. Swamps. Oh, we got... Oh, maybe it's not two paths. Maybe the other one's the one I came in on. Oh, must be loading the next area again. Interesting.
As we progress through life, there are more challenging situations waiting for us. We enter the time of challenge, and sometimes the transition is slow. But sometimes it is so sudden you forget the life you had only moments ago. Overcoming greater difficulties brings greater satisfaction, and we feel stronger for the effort. We simply forget that we are one step closer to the end. But the end does not necessarily mean death. Sometimes it is the end of a struggle, or the end of peace. The beginning of a difficult stage of life is inevitable for those who fear danger.
Alright, so here we do have two paths. I don't know which one to take, but we'll go left. I doubt they both probably lead here. No, maybe not. Doesn't appear to circle back around. I think it's funny that puzzles were advertised in this, and I've seen one, and it was a 3-switch puzzle, so it's like, takes like 5 seconds to figure out. Was I supposed to climb up back there? I feel like this is going to lead me back around in a circle. I hate how linear this game is, man. It's very, very disappointing. It did just leave me in a circle. Dang it. I didn't see any button prompts or anything back there, and it was definitely too high. You can't jump in this game. Let me walk over here and make sure I didn't miss something. Alright, just making sure. So there must be some way to get up here. Yep. Alright. Okay, same puzzle but with 4 this time. Alright. It's not 2. It's not 1, so it's 3 of them. There we go. Achievement unlocked, 400 XP.
We like to be aware of what's being planned for us. Knowledge brings confidence and security. When we are warned about them, but they are not warned about us, we like to believe it is a fair situation. Sadly, nature is not fair, nor the lives we live. God moves in mysterious ways. Some of us want to take his place. When we have the power of society behind us, we believe we are gods. We feel invincible when we have many followers, crushing whoever attempts to stand in our way.
Sorry I'm being so quiet, guys. I don't know what else to say. I was really looking forward to this game, and it's very disappointing. All of his games are so unique. They have such weird things in them, and yes, some of them are short, but like, they're all really good. This is the first one that I've like not liked out of all of his games. I can't believe there's not more to this. There's been a lot of bad or disappointing games in 2019. It's been filled with stuff that just hasn't done much for me.
So, Sicko is back. He thinks he will have an easy life in our village. Let's make things hard for him. We will do this one step at a time. First, we'll place him in conflict, and then we bring him peace. We repeat this over and over again. He'll be confused and uneasy. We will break him. So, how should we start?
I know what to do. Let's tell him we saw a lynx near the village. We'll ask for his help to kill the animal. We'll tell him we can't do it without him. We will make him proud and confident. We will all go together, but we'll leave the group one by one, giving different excuses. And finally, he will be all alone.
Yeah, he'll be afraid to be all alone with the animal stalking nearby, but eventually he'll realize we have played a trick on him. He'll be angry and humiliated. This is gonna be awesome.
Guys, this might be fun for us, but don't you think it's a bit cruel?
Are you with us or with Sicko?
Of course I'm with you guys.
Good. Then don't mess this up.
Yeah, don't mess this up.
Oh, it's a horse. I thought I heard something over there. Interesting. Alright.
We have many names. The one our mother gives us, the one our friends give us, the one our enemies give us. Even when we forget someone's real name, we can still remember the name we gave them. It is a striking example on how powerful children can be. When they damage someone, the damage lasts and has the potential to ruin a whole life. This is why the psychologists ask their patients to remember their childhood. There are clues hidden deep down in our subconscious. If we search there, we can find our friends and our enemies.
That wouldn't have been hidden in his subconscious because that occurred without him nearby. I mean, yeah, the experience of like being left alone would be there, but
your ninja sucks. Mine has better swords.
They aren't better, they're shorter. I'm not even sure they're swords. They look more like the forks in my grandfather's house.
Hey, Alec, let's throw the ninjas in the air. See whose will fly higher.
I'm in. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
This blue ninja is mine now.
Come on, Vasil, you already have the red one. Give it back to me.
No way! I said it's mine. Don't you try to take it back.
If you don't give it back, I'll tell Andre that you stole his red car.
Okay, okay. It has scratches on it anyways.
Honey, why don't you go out and play with your friends?
I don't want to. They don't look like they want me to play with them.
Of course they want you. Why wouldn't they? Come on, put on your coat and go join your friends. Take them some of the cookies I made. They're fresh out of the oven.
finally found a structure that we can actually approach. Really? Really? Ugh. What happened to this game? I mean, Drizzle Path was like that, where you couldn't really go in the houses. The Drizzle Path was great because...
One of the reasons we get into trouble is because we can't say no. We accept an offer, and shortly after we regret it. There are many reasons we don't refuse. Enthusiasm, fear. Sometimes our responsibilities force us into hasty decisions, and we choose the wrong path. Our greatest responsibilities are our children.
A drizzly
We
path.
need to listen to them, teach them, protect them. We need to learn from them too. It is not always possible to know what is happening in their lives. Letting go is hard for the children, but it is almost impossible for the parent.
Drizzly Path. Yeah, you couldn't interact with the buildings in Drizzle Path, but it was still awesome because the story was amazing. There was really cool narration. There was music. It was pretty much mostly an open world. It was kind of a linear path, but it was an open world too. It's hard to explain. It wasn't like this, like where it's just narrow corridors of rock covering everything. And most importantly, I was hooked. I was hooked on the story. It was engaging. This one, the voice acting, I would probably be hooked on the story if the voice acting was better. Like, it's totally taken me out of it. And then these long walking sections are so quiet in this game, but in Drizzle Path, a lot of them had music. So, like, the music would, like, be encouraging you to keep going. This game, I don't know what's going on here, man. Like, I don't know. It's just like, I already kind of don't want to, or don't really care, like, what's going to happen next, because I'm already disinterested. And then, like, on my way between objectives, there's, like, no, like, enthusiastic or inspirational music to, like, keep me going, which is what happened in Drizzle Path. Like, the music, like, propelled you forward. And Bottle had this really cool, like, speed mechanic where, like, you could run into these things of light and just run really fast for a little while.
Last night, I heard Sicko talking about us with his mother at home. They're literally talking behind our backs.
What an asswipe. We should make him think we're stalking him, but not give him any solid proof. Just let him see and feel how guilty he is. Let him feed the greatest hate he has ever known.
Seems like we're doing a little too much, but whatever.
Didn't we talk about this before?
I think Alec is a little too soft for a man. Am I wrong, Vasile?
Voice acting.
Yeah, laugh all you want, guys. I didn't say anything. I'm just thinking out loud.
Ugh, the voice acting in this is killing me, man. It's absolutely killing me. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, man. Am I supposed to jump down there? What am I supposed to do here? There's a hole in that wall. There's some giant pig or something down here.
No need for a protracted
That's
preamble.
an elephant.
Let's jump straight onto the subject. I believe that privacy is a person's most important right. Punishment must always fit the crime, but robbing a person of their privacy is unacceptable. Look inside a soul, and you will find things you do not understand. However horrifying the secrets you expose, they are not so great a crime as stealing someone's privacy. You can imprison a man for life. You can fine him and take his last penny. You can beat him to the very edge of life. But taking his right to privacy never seems fair.
Am I controlling it? I guess. Sort of. I can, like, point him, I guess? Yeah. I can't make him speed up, though. Oh, nope, I can't point him. He's going where he wants. Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, isolated entirely within your kitchen. Giddy up. Let's go, elephant. At least we got some music now. Finally. Jeez, man.
It is easier to pass the blame than take responsibility for our actions. If we successfully pass the blame, we take pleasure in the lie. It is even more enjoyable when we have allies to share the secret. The conspirators become closer. They grow confident and strong. They freely pass the blame, free themselves from responsibility, and start to believe they are angels without wings. But what happens when their scapegoat leaves? They look for a new sacrificial lamb. This new target might be the weakest or the strongest, the one looking to take control for themselves. Who decides?
Game just froze. I'm not touching anything, so it's definitely the game. Yeah. I literally have my hands just like resting here. I'm not even touching the keyboard or the mouse. Alright. Elephant dropped us off up here. Interesting. Okay. Now we're at the bottom of the map.
Who is guilty? It is usually up to the leader to decide. The dictator, who lives his life untroubled and comfortable in his palatul, using the power of others. When the journey ends, it is time to decide who is next to dance on the stakes. If the leader is lucky, everyone will kneel before him in fear. Sometimes, there may be a rebel who will challenge the tyrant. But most often, all will obey the leader and let the victims suffer. Everyone will have a tasty bite of him and enjoy their decent, blame-free lives.
Excuse me. Sorry, guys. It's getting very dark. We have a flashlight? Really? This? Mushrooms? He's always got mushrooms in his game. There's some weird looking mushrooms though. mouse hit my keyboard. That was a fun tightrope walk. Alright guys, as much as I would love to continue this, I think I'm at the end of my time for this episode. Oh, looks like we're coming out of the cave anyway. So yeah, I think this is a good place to stop. Alright, we made it through the elephant ride, we made it through the dark mushroom cave. So yeah, this is a good place to stop. This episode I think was better than the first one. Still disappointed with the game, but we're going to keep going. We'll play the rest of it, see how it turns out. If you enjoyed it, tell that like button you want to smash. And don't forget to subscribe. You stay you, I'll stay me, Droogie forever. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Later.